Open-Minded Space. My name is Rumme Ubini, and I want to say welcome once more. I'm excited about today because it's always interesting whenever I get to come here and talk about something with you. And not just something, but always something interesting. And one beautiful thing about the thing we do on an open-minded space is that we drop trivia issues, things that sound trivial to you, and we try to bring out the importance in it. Like some things you hear on everyday, basic things like good morning, thank you, how are you doing? Those things, they sound basic, but at least we look into those simple words and we bring meaning into it. So for today, we have it's a simple, basic word, very easy to spell out, but that's what we'll be looking at today. It's very important, not just important, but important to life itself, because if you're a Christian and you check the Bible, it's somewhere there where it gives the advice that you should act on something like that. But we're going to talk about that thing that we're going to act on for today. And not just act on it, but how to act on it the right way. And not just the right way, but in a legal way and in a responsible and a reasonable way. And I would not be doing this alone. I've got my main girl here with me. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Hello.
Just so you know, we've been doing this for a while, for over 5 years. We've been in the media. And when I kicked off with an open-minded space, she was my first guest. And we kicked off, and this is our second year. We're going strong. Definitely, we're going strong. We're going better. And we're going to get to that pace where you always look forward to looking for us. All right, there's so many ways that you can be with us on this show. Everything is going to be put on that screen for you to be part of it. Just click like, share, subscribe, and also contribute. And not just contribution like this, but there's so many ways you can be part of us. Yes, there's so many ways you can sponsor our program, and not just sponsor it, but come over, let's sponsor you in a way that will give you the limelight from the spot where we are. And we are based in the spot where we call Port Harcourt. It's in River State, and River State is in Nigeria. So this is Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria, where we are, where you're listening or you're watching us live from. And we've got amazing things about our city. Yes, exceptional, beautiful things. And me personally, I'm fighting with Lagos for us to get that recognition too, because we deserve it, and we've got almost everything that it's got to make this state a massive and not just a massive one, but an industrial city where you guys can come, stay, invest, and marry some of us too, and we can marry people and intertwine. All right, so for today, we're going to just get straight to the point. We're looking at a very, very interesting topic, and it's simple as the importance of sex. How important is sex to us? How important is sex to humans? We're not going to animals because I have no absolute idea how they function. I'm not one, but I can tell you how, I can't even tell you how men function, but I'm going to tell you how human, because I'm a human being, I classify as one. Then I fall under the part of where I am female. Obviously, I'm female. So I fall under that segment, and I've been alive for a while for me to know how important sex is. And I've seen how it's got this destructive pattern. Look at my guest. Bring it up. Why? What?
That wasn't intentional.
You see?
This is just
so from that alone, that would tell you that she's the right guest I have. Have you ever seen someone doing why?
It's life, baby.
You're a bad girl. A very bad girl.
We do this for the living.
She's ruining the whole fun.
Okay.
Anyway, so today we're looking at how important sex is. There's this case of this OAP, OAP Ruby, and his ex-wife Mayowa. They happen to be in a distance relationship, and everything crumbled. He's online. He's crying right now as we speak from the videos we watched. He stopped crying anyway. But if you want to see him crying, just press play on the video, and he's crying about how the wife left him. And I felt a whole lot of sympathy for him, because I hate it when men cry. Trust me, somebody said I'm always supporting men. I don't understand. I love men. They're good people. They're amazing people, and things happen in our life because of men. But when you love them, it means that you love yourself. The Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Men are our neighbors, so I love them as I love myself. But the point I'm trying to make is that when I saw Mayowa crying, I was a bit touched. But there was something he said, and I'm like, you deserve to cry.
What was that?
Interesting. it got to a point where I did not listen to the whole clip. It just clip.
Okay.
I don't have time. I have other things to listen to. So he was crying, and I felt sorry about what he was talking about. Then he made a statement where he said that every time she wants sex. He's a 40-something years old man.
48, 49, something.
How do you expect him to have sex? Is it because he looks young? Because he has tattoo? So you want to be having sex with him all the time? Please, I cannot. I'm like, hey, she don't run. She don't run. So now, but she's been posting some subliminal videos online where she's just like, it's going to be a good week and all that. And from the way she's dancing and everything, I'm like, she's having good sex wherever she is. So now that brings us to one of our case study. Then two case study is a very serious situation happening here in Rivers State. And here, Rivers State, Nigeria, let me be specific, with a very big church, which I'll call it, he's more of a philanthropist than a pastor, because his ways, his givings speak louder than what he says, or based on his level of understanding. So it happened recently. He merged a boy who is an autistic boy who is in his puberty stage. I'm yet to find out his age, if he's of the age of 18 or at that age where he's able to get married. But he merged him with a widow.
A grandma.
I'm not going to say grandma because she's been looking hot lately. Yeah. Is it widow? The lady, she's a widow. Yeah. So he merged her with a widow. And I said something that if she happens to be a nympho, it will be okay for the relationship to hold on, because the problem there is that the so-called boy, the autistic boy, has a very high libido, and he wants to be in public. He doesn't care who is there. He has no reasoning of holding back. So he thought it wise that, from his own level of understanding, that let's get this guy a legal is that the right words to say, that he can pound. So that's where the lady comes in. And it happened now that after the night honeymoon, usually the guy is always smiling, his suits are all out and all that. After day one, he just kept his face normal. He's now acting sane somehow. I'm like, yeah, he don't do. If he not do, he not go do like this. He's now coordinated. So that's the power that sex had over that situation. But where he flopped was where he wanted to give a lady out to a lady who's autistic. And now the River State government are like, hold up, wait a minute. Marriage is not the solution to
this health problem
situation. There are other ways that you can trash it out aside from you engaging them to get married, and that's it by the side. So now, looking at it from these two cases, we have a situation where a guy's wife left him, and there's a place where he's complaining that he's not a sex, that he cannot be used for sex because he does not have the energy. Sir, let me explain to you. A woman who likes sex and meets a man who likes sex and they merge, she crushes the man. Yes, women have a higher edge when it comes to sex. I don't even know this polygamous thing. So if they should twist it that women should marry more men. But I'm not saying anything, no. Okay. I didn't say anything. Okay. No. But wait, baby, we're going to get to you because I'm ready for you today. So now I have my baby here with me, and you're going to introduce yourself because I just called you baby now. I don't want anybody calling you baby now because it's our name.
I know.
So now you're going to tell them what your name is.
I know. All right. It's good to have you. Thank you very much, Rumme. My name is QueenB, your radio diva. And, I love sex. Yeah, I handle the whole relationship show on radio, and sex is one of those things that, not like I give sex, but
everybody,
I love sex. Sex is something I love to talk about, because if we're looking from a biblical point of view, some persons shy away from this based on their religion as a Christian. The part where they say bed undefiled. Okay, don't do this on your bed till you're married.
You can do it on the floor.
No, don't do this until you're married. And at the end of the day, you see brother and sister complaining because they're not compatible sexually.
Yeah.
The vagina is mommy vagina and the pee-pee is baby pee-pee, and it's a problem. And sometimes they tell you, oh, pray. Pray. Pray.
What's mommy vagina and baby
mommy
pee-pee?
Vagina will swallow the pee-pee. So what do you expect? And it's a problem. They're not compatible. So I will say, do. Test your wine, okay? See how there it is before you take it out there and say, yes, I own this. Because don't come crying. Jesus said sometimes, I love God. Sometimes God created this.
Yeah,
enjoy this.
When I kicked off, the Bible says that go forth and multiply.
No, God
yes.
that created vagina and penis that we should enjoy. Who are you to give people your own personal belief? You have your own rule where you've gone out somewhere. You have your own personal belief. You now impose it on people based on religion. Don't do this. Don't do that. And at the end of the day, they start crying. Don't do that. At the end of the day, they start crying. And when they come to me sometimes, I say, come, you need to see a sex therapist. Like, no, my pastor said we should pray. I said, there is no amount of prayer that will cover the size of the vagina. You need to see a sex therapist that will help you, pass through this phase. Either the way you position the PP, either the way you position the vagina, things you need to do to make the both of you enjoy this act called sex. Be like, no, QueenB, you're too vulgar. But this is the truth.
It's the basic truth.
This is the truth. Whether you like it or not. If you have a guy that's like, I'm not calling names, someone that's 1 centimeter, yeah? And you have a lady that's, a deep river woman. And when she's expecting action, the guy is already sleeping. What would you say? She should pray?
Oh.
She will be angry, because you deceived me at the end of the day. But let's not deviate.
Okay. We're not deviating. Let's think about it. We're still in the river we're still in the waters. We're still staring waters. We're trying to get there.
So basically, I think it's very important that people get to know themselves before you get committed.
I think that's a very, 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 very true word you're saying, because let's be sincere, we have come from an era where talking about sex is a taboo. You don't express yourself sexually. And even they go as far as female mutilation, where your clit is being chopped off. From my state, they used to do that, which most of our parents saw it as the way to go for a lady to give it, to put some restriction
on it.
But we've come to the stage where those things are now put aside, and now not only put aside, but we're now having the voice to talk about what it is, like how it is and how it should be. And not that, we've now evolved to the phase where spouses are now being more expressive about their sexual life and whatnot. And you see people engaging on all sorts of sexual practices and culture. You see some persons in marriage and they're still doing things. Before, it used to be side chick. It ends there. It's just the man having an extramarital affair, and the wife would be loyal to the day she dies. She has no idea about what it is to feel sex, to enjoy sex, to know what it is. And when she hears about it, it becomes a taboo. And growing up for some certain persons, it was like, no, it's a no-no. That's why you see a situation where you can't engage sexually and they end up getting married and it becomes tears and all that. But today, the fact that we've already created a background to talk about what our case study, and not just that as our case study, but also you talking about Deep River Woman and Baby PP. God forgive her, not me. As for me, I'm already forgiven.
Why?
So
he is my father. He created this.
So first thing first, let me ask just one question. How important is sex in life, human?
All right. Okay, so this week has been amazing. Prior to this time, I was giving you a heads up about my escapade, and I've been living life. And I met a friend, and we got talking. He said something. He said, QueenB, I'm not marrying because of love.
Okay.
Fine, I will love my woman, but love cannot sustain this marriage. I said, what will sustain the marriage? He said, friendship and sex. I'm like, woo, boy, you're so bold. He said, yes. If my woman is giving it to me back to back the way I want it, and I'm here as the champion, giving it to her the way she wanted, we're not going to have any problem.
Yeah, that calls for you being exclusive.
If we are friends, if we build friendship, Sex is not going to be the only thing you were doing in that marriage.
Yeah.
But sex enhances a lot of factors. Sex brings, let me bring it out to the human part in general. Sex brings closeness, which is closure.
Okay.
Sex makes a woman and a man happy. They bond. They agree. You see, the power of vagina and penis is so much that
electrifying.
I don't think that there's a word I could put to it to sum it up like this is how big it is. But you see, the power of sex is what we can't compare to any other thing. Okay, let's just leave sex on its own. Imagine a woman that's not been getting it for a very long time.
Yeah.
She gets over to the office. She's going to be very cranky. Good morning, ma. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. But the day the day, let's say a little boy just activates something down there. You see her smiling. Good morning. How are you? You look, your hair is fabulous. You are glowing. You're like, is this my boss? That is sex.
And you could easily tell that she's been touched.
She's not telling you, I did this, but you can feel it as a human. Some days when you starve your partner of sex, maybe you guys have misunderstanding. I tell you, you won't even recognize him. But the moment that guy go down there and take his place as a king in your life, you see how happy and peaceful. Sex plays a major role in our day-to-day activities, in human life, to start with. Okay? Sometimes when it comes to this military personnel, there are some places where you see them, I've seen movies, okay, let's take it from the movies, American movies, where they have him this, that. At the end of the day, these people will take our time to plan and send escorts to the other party just to bring peace. And you say vagina is not powerful?
That's make love, not war.
Let's make love. That is you just took out the right word from my mouth. Let's make love, not war. So sex is so powerful that it can make two nations go AY. And it can also bring peace. Sex can make you kill your brother. Sex can make you kill your sister.
A story that came out last week in the UK where two ladies, I think I talked about it before we kicked off.
Yeah, you did.
A lady crashed a fellow lady because they were fighting over a penis, and the lady died. And the other one, she's definitely going to get sentenced to life imprisonment. And all for the what? For the D.
That's a problem. I think, like you said earlier on, if women should try, loving themselves more than they love penis, which we know you and I, it's not possible. Well, yes, we love ourselves, but you see, the penis is something we'll always fight for. But me, baby, let's get a dildo. I'll name him after you. If your name is Peter, I'll name him Peter. I'll get your size. I'll replicate you.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that part where I will talk about sex and also using toys or let's just talk about it now. Situations whereby some partners who are quite timid wouldn't permit their partners having sex toys. I saw a funny clip online where a guy, him and the wife, they relocated to the UK and he's always busy and he works with a delivery company. So she ordered for a dildo and guess who came to deliver
He delivered it. Oh my God.
And he's at the gate. He's like, he was speaking his Yoruba language. He was like, so this is what you are doing. And she replied him back. She said, since we came here, you're everywhere. You are working morning, night, evening, every time. Buying this thing, you're not happy.
I get it.
You're not happy. Is that what you're saying? But, so that's to tell you how important sex is and how important the sex toys are in relationships too, because people really have a funny way they see sex toys. They just see like, ew. And also, I hear there's a myth about sex toys that if you use it too much, I don't know why you're feeling somehow, but I'm just going to say that if you use it too much, it becomes a problem that a man cannot give you. That it's now a part of the team. Okay. And also, I don't have a problem with it being part of the team because for a woman to be able to use it and get used to it to her peak point, it's supposed to be part of the thing.
It means she has a strong vagina.
Yes, yeah, I like that word, strong vagina.
Yeah.
I really envy people with strong vagina. I really, really do with all my heart.
Okay.
I swear to God. Like, I see some ladies, the one online, this easy,
don't go there.
she said she could take on 50 guys in a day. I think she's got a she's got an ironclad vagina.
Now, I think we'll go back to the whole sex toy thing, but talking about Easy, Easy was an ex.
Okay.
So coming back from there, the whole trauma, and I believe she's gone for therapy. So of course she's strong enough because her vagina was trained for that.
Aside from Easy, there's this lady in the UK who took on 1,000 men or so in a day. Yeah, and I don't know if I would say fortunately, but she's pregnant, and the father said he doesn't want anything to do with the grandchild because that's a child of 1,000 semen.
Wow.
And she's happy to have one.
That child is a champion.
I'm just thinking of the trauma that's going to come with the baby. Like, you got 1,000 daddies.
Let's go back to sex toy. Now, this is the thing about sex toy.
Okay.
You don't just impose sex toys on your partner.
Okay.
You have to have that conversation. Now, there's some persons that is a little bit shy. Yeah. Some men are shy. As a woman, some men are shy. They'll tell you, you want to replicate me with a toy. What am I doing? Am I not man enough? And some of the toys come with the whole veiny thing that I love so much. Cool. I know. Some of the toys, they are beautiful. Okay.
Do you permit other people to touch your?
You can't touch my toy.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't know we're talking about toys. I would have come with mine.
Really?
So it's so portable. I call him Benny. Yeah. So, all right, let's go. I think it's something you need to discuss with your partner. Okay, just like you can wake up one morning and start using butt clip sex toy to start clipping the butthole of your partner. I mean, that's crazy. That guy might just pound on you.
Do they clip buttholes?
Don't worry, forget about it.
All right. Very soon, we're going to talk about different ways. Because right now, I don't know where to get clipper from.
So you need to, before you introduce this to your partner,
okay,
you need to have this talk. Babe, do you like us to use sex toys? Okay, let's just explore. Not like you're not good enough or you can't handle me, but I like it. And if he says, I don't like it, no problem. You can use it at your own discretion when you want personally. Don't bring it to him because that's an insult. He said he doesn't like it. Relationships about compromise, understanding. Okay, I don't like it, no problem. But at the end of the day, sex toys is what you should discuss with your partner. Because whether you like it or not, it makes the life goes on and makes sex beautiful. Sometimes you can be tired, you don't want to do. Just put it in there in a VJJ and watch how she reacts. It has a way of tickling you up there. I don't know how people think about it, but I think you should come together and talk about this. But if he doesn't accept it or she doesn't like you using it on her, don't do that. Okay, just use it quietly on your own. Okay, don't force it down his throat. Exactly. So I think sex toy is what you should do if he is comfortable. To start with, some men even introduce sex toys to their ladies.
Yeah, saying such.
Like even no matter
online.
Yeah, no matter how strong I'm pounding you, I just want to watch the reaction on your face, how you feel when this is inside of you.
Oh,
do you understand? It's called adventure. Pleasure. See, it get the way you go pleasure your woman. Okay. Okay.
Let's say this is going to be our part 1 for today. So our next episode, she promised she's going to come with her toys, and I want to see it. I want to see it, but she's not going to permit me to touch it. Then as for me, I don't have a reason to have a sex toy, and I don't even have the money to want to buy the sex toy. But if you want to give me the money, I'll buy shawarma, I'll buy pizza with it, and definitely, if we come next week and you see a box of pizza on this table, just know someone actually volunteered to buy me a toy and I bought pizza instead. Wow. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up for today, but next week we'll come up with our part 2 of the same segment where we'll talk about the importance of sex. But we're not only going to look at we dive into sex toy, which is very, very interesting and which is a very good foundation for persons who are just going to glimpse into it and be like, oh, I feel awkward about using toys. It's a okay thing, but all you have to do is to talk to your partner about it. So that's it for today on our open-minded space. And my love goes out to you, baby.
Thank you so much, Mama.
I love the fact that you're always there when I call you. She's always turning up, no matter what the time is, and that's what friends are for. And not only we hang out for fun and for also productive things. That's the kind of friend you should have. And also a big shout out goes to Manniclips for always giving me this audience and always making us have an amazing studio setting. Everything exceptional. And also you want someone to handle your situations when it's got to do with events, it's got to do with exceptional pictures, quality camera and everything to make sure that you give yourself a memorable occasion. Call on Manniclips, he's there for you. He's going to give it to you the best thing ever. And yeah, a big shout out to him. And to you, Moses, a big shout out to you. I appreciate those of you behind the scene. You guys are exceptional. And you who has decided to watch, subscribe, and share, and also contribute the best way that you can. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Next week will be here, and it's going to be hot because she is coming with a two.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't say two.
All right.
All right. Love you.
So much.
Bye-bye.